The Moon of Xxene, Chapter 1. Glimpse of a fading moon in the dawning sky. Scene 2. Emirave, age 6, enters the sun's court with eunuch Iroro. They walk through the palace's passageways to the maiden's compound, where they meet the Rode Aye in an office building. The three women look surprised to see eunuch Iroro and all bow to him. "We are honored to have you grace us with your presence this morning," one Rode Aye says. "Tell us, my lord, what can we do for you?" says another Rode Aye. Eunuch Iroro gently guides Emirave forward. "Honored maidens, it is she. Her name is Emirave. I have come to ask you to receive her into training to become a palace maiden." The Rode Aye looked shocked. The first one shakes her head, pointing to the ruby in Emirave's forehead. "But my lord, the child is bejeweled. You know the foreheads of palace maidens and eunuchs must be unadorned," says the Rode Aye in the center. "It is a circumstance I hope you can overlook," eunuch Iroro says. "Let it be sufficient that I personally am making this request." And he stands to his full tall height, proud and authoritative. The Rode Aye look at eunuch Iroro with understanding and respect. One of them says, "Though unusual, it is not unheard of for a jewel child to serve as a palace maiden." "Not at all," says the second one. The one in the center says, "Know that we make this exception only because you have requested it. She can spend her life here as a palace maiden, but unless you can tell us what family this child comes from, her life in the palace will not be easy, and she may be forced to live in obscurity." Looking sadly at Emirave, eunuch Iroro says, "I do not expect her to have any special treatment. It is enough that she is accepted into the palace." The Rode Aye eye him curiously. Then one calls out, "Aganaye Adanna, take this child to the quarters of the Omote in training. She is to be educated alongside the other Omote." A teenage girl in pink appears to take Emirave away. Emirave starts crying and shrinks away from the girl, hiding behind eunuch Iroro. "It is all right," eunuch Iroro says, guiding her back out. "This is your new home." Emirave looks at him through teary eyes. She did not want to go with the girl. She did not want a new home. She is weeping and tries to protest, but her chest feels tight. A headache pounds in her temples. She could not even remember where her home was. Aganayadana takes Emirawe's hand and leads her out of the building.